but it's always good to talk. So let's hear from the young Biafran activist. If I could invite Jite to unmute himself and take over the platform.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dele. Thank you very much. And I use this opportunity, to thank Oputamono Ogene. I use this opportunity to thank him, to also thank my great leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, because he's the reason why I am here, because of his enlightenment to all Biafrans all over the world. And I also use this opportunity to greet my fellow comrades who are also here in this very platform. Okay, actually I'll be, talking about the fear of domination amongst our people. Whenever you hear, sometimes whenever you hear some people, I mean the so-called Niger Deltas, whenever you hear them speaking, speaking about Niger Delta, you would think everything is well with these people. You think everything is well with Niger Delta. Okay, so firstly, I want to clarify this fact that there's nothing like Niger Delta, and these are just boundaries of pattern of divide and rule that Britain has put in the midst of the children of light. Children of light, these are people that has been existing before Britain itself was created. And we have been existing as a people, we have been existing as a family. I think my time is going to stop by 4:50. So for me, to exceed my time and for me to be able to time myself accurately. This week takes me, let me just quickly break down this issue of domineering, because when you see some of those people talking, they'll say, no, Igbo is going to dominate us, Igbo are this, Igbo are that. But I hear Mr. Dele, reading some kind of historical fact. I never heard him saying Igbo dominated or Igbo conquered. I never hear him mention such. So which means it is not existing. But let us come back to Niger Delta within the coastal region, because this is where I believe this is exactly where Nigeria are dying for. Every Nigeria, this is where exactly they are fighting bitterly to make sure that this territory belongs to Nigeria. But I can assure you that we are not Nigeria, neither by birth, but we're Nigeria by force. And this is not going to continue. This is the reason why we are having this talk. Now, let me quickly go to the issue within the Niger Delta. In the Niger Delta, we have the Ijaw. I myself am an Ijaw man, and I'm also partly Urhobo man. So as a Christians, you will think maybe everything is well, but all is not well. As an Ijaw man, an Urhobo man is not cool with me in the same Niger Delta. In the fear of, Ijaw people, they are the one dominating the NDDC, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's just give an example of what happened recently. I think that should be 3 days ago. That should be 3 days ago. In the terms of the NDDC protests going on all over the nation. When you look all the old protests, you can never find an Urhobo man, Isoko man, Isekiri man, Ibibio, Efik, Anang. You can never find all these people there. Why? Because the belief that this very Niger Delta of a thing is for the Ijaw people, not for we as an Urhobo person, not for we as an Isoko person. So this divide and rule, or should I say, this domineering thing, it is something that is also happening within us as the so-called Niger Delta. It is happening within us now, and Isoko man and Urhobo man is not comfortable with you as an Ijaw man. That is the fact that the world needs to face. That is the fact that everyone needs to face. Ijaw man need to face. So now, as an Ijaw man, you think, oh, let me keep on dominating them. So I have to stick in this name of Niger Delta so that I can dominate the life of Efik. And okay, can you tell me any signature of Isekiri people in the NDDC? Are they not part of the Niger Delta? Can anybody tell me any You can never find a signature there because they believe that these people are minority, and they have this mindset of you are majority, we are majority, you are minority, and they are the one fighting, dying for this Nigeria Delta of it. I have opportunity to have a chat with the Ijaw women leader worldwide. I have an opportunity to have a chat with her. He was telling me, oh, this is our struggle. He said, this is our struggle. It is only the Ijaw people that carried on. It's the only Ijaw people that fought for this. It's the only Ijaw people that did this and that. He never believed that an Urhobo man and an Isoko man is actually equal with him in the struggle of the so-called Niger Delta. So they believe that they are dominating themselves, and this is the reason why they feel dominated whenever they hear about the Igbo people. And still, we still have the Igbos in the so-called Niger Delta. In the other state, you can find them there. In River State, they are all there. I'm very shocked to see my sister here. You know, where I will come back to that. I will come back to that. But for me not to, I think I still have enough of time to use this. So let me just have some zip water. Okay. Now, I think what I have on my list here is also the fear, or should I say, the reason why every ethnicity need to come together, because there's something we need to understand. You know, there is a word they call divide and rule. Many people hear the word, many people speak the word, but they don't really understand the full meaning of the word. You can go to school, you can have every certificate, you can go to Harvard, become a professor or whatever. That doesn't mean you have this common sense, which when you go to the Western world, you see common people, even people who are school dropouts, they have this primary knowledge of how society is supposed to be or to look like. As an Ogun person, okay, now me as an Ijaw person, what do I have in common with you? You don't have anything in common with an Igbo man that you are bearing his name. But you said you have something in common with me as an Urhobo man. What do we have? How do we jam? So you are denying your own flesh and blood because of you want to, or you are benefiting some way, somehow, in the terms of bearing the name Nigeria. We are not here to joke. We are losing lives. We are losing lives. People are dying day and night, and we can never joke with what we are doing. So what are we saying? There is this word divide and rule, and in this word divide and rule, people translate it in so many places. Now, let me come to the background of this. This is exactly what they have been using to be conquering us as a people in the coastal region of Biafra land, labeled or called Niger Delta of Chukwu. There is nothing like Niger Delta. Niger Delta started existing. I think it was created by, oh my God, I think I just have to drop now. So it was created by, is it 1998 or 99, before Baxter John Town legalized in 2000. So your history can only started from 2000. Is that how Nigeria has damper on your moral of reasoning? So this is what we are saying. We are one people, and we can never be divided. Never. Not for any reason. Not for any reason. We can never be divided. And we are the representative of our people in the Biafran struggle. We keep on speaking for our people. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Jite. Thank you. If this discussion was not warm before, it is now very, very hot indeed, demonstrating how high the passions are on this matter, which is understandable. When lives are being lost daily, when homes have been destroyed every minute, when fractured relations have not been mended through this kind of process, it is understandable that the passions will run high. But through it all, here are my pickups from Jite's presentation. He said, there is nothing like Niger Delta. That it's an artificial identity that was created by the British as part of their divide and rule strategy. That the nationalities of this area the children of light. He said, we are not Nigerian by birth, but by force. It bears reflection. He went back to the theme that ran through his presentation, that at the heart of all this is divide and rule. And he illustrated that by explaining how even within the Niger Delta label, identity, there are issues and concerns of domination within that space as well, illustrating very clearly what we all need to take on board, that identity is like an onion. It has many layers. You peel one layer and there's another layer underneath. And very often what we're complaining about in our own space, where we feel the victims or we feel the threats, is often manifest within our very own space, if we look closely enough. And this dialogue is part of the process of hearing those concerns, because we as a peoples, despite the narrative that they pushed out, we have the brain power to understand. And once you have the brain power to understand a problem, you have the keys to the solution. It only requires honest, even if passionate, discussion for us to really understand each other. And although he was tempted to use part of his allocated time for his neighbor and countrywoman, Priscilla, to come and respond to his comments. But I know that Priscilla was listening carefully. And she, as an Ogoni woman, will be saying her piece very, very shortly. So I want to thank Jite for his contribution. You really set the temperature of this very, very important discussion.